welcome to the Terry White Tech Blog. So today is iPad day, and I've got my iPad. It just arrived via UPS, so I tackled the driver on the way in and grabbed the box and ran in to record this first look at the iPad. So this is the 16 gig model, Wi-Fi model, of course. That's the one that's shipping today. I do have the 3G model on order, but let's take a look at what we have here. So I've taken the shrink wrap off just to save time, and we're just going to go ahead and pull the cover off the iPad for the very first time. And I gotta say, wow, it's a little thicker than I expected, but I gotta admit, I really like the industrial design. As a matter of fact, I also like the return of the original Apple color logo. So let's go ahead and flip it open here. Wow, an integrated cover right on the device to protect the screen. I don't know how third parties are going to feel about that, but we've got the iPad here, and let's go ahead and fire it up. Let's go ahead and turn it on for the first time, and wow, Apple even knows who I am. They put my name on it and everything. The screen's not quite as bright as I expected it to be, but it is an amazing device. And let's go ahead. We just took out the integrated stylus. I had heard about this, that, a lot of people were asking for a stylus, so they returned to that design. Let's go ahead and fire up one of the apps here. And there's the brand new calculator. I gotta admit, stunning graphics, just amazing technology built in. And I think we can even do multitasking now. So for example, I'll bring up the styles panel here. We can change the styles, but instead, let's go ahead and bring up the note app. So we can go ahead and create a note right here without leaving the calculator. If I go back, the calculator's still there. Finally, multitasking on this device. Now, and people have been asking for integrated slots to expand the device, so I'm glad to see the return of the good old-fashioned standard PCM-CIA. And wait, I think we even have some accessories here. So Apple, in their infinite wisdom, included a 33.6 gigahertz, or actually megahertz modem, the dial-up modem for my device, so I can get online anywhere there's a phone line. And even expanded memory. So I have a 4 megabyte card here that will hold probably at least one document if I go ahead and plug that in and use some third-party apps. So I'm very happy with this design. This is awesome. Thank you, Apple, for shipping my iPad on time, as you said. And look, there's even, if you hold it down, there's even a backlight for the display, so you can see it in a dark room. Take that, Kindle. It's just amazing to have this as a backlit display. Well, I'm going to go ahead and plug in the USB cable and do some syncing to get my apps and everything on here. I don't know how they're going to look on this display, but also, we'll be able to turn it sideways to get some nice video going there. And that's even more of a 16:9 display than I originally anticipated. So, can't wait to use the new iPad. Can't wait to check this out. Amazing, Apple. Thank you for shipping this on time and getting this device in my hands. Of course, just kidding. Now let's see the real iPad. Let's go ahead and pull this out. Have our handy dandy package opener here. And we'll just go ahead and unbox it. There we are. And there's the iPad itself. Very nice packaging, as Apple's traditional way of doing things. Let's go ahead and take it out of the wrap here. It is hermetically sealed for your protection. Okay, we'll go ahead and put that aside. And we have the iPad. Let's go ahead and turn it on for the first time. Actually, we'll do that from the top there. We'll do that from the top. There we go. And while we're waiting for that to fire up, we have the charger and the USB cable and the traditional Apple pamphlet. I don't want to call it a manual, but it sure is just quick tips on how to get started with your iPad. There it is. So, it's waiting for me to connect it up to iTunes, and of course, in order to sync it and get it started and get it set up, I'm going to go ahead and do that. So, check back on my blog on Monday for a complete review of the new iPad. This is the 16 gig Wi-Fi model. Of course, I've ordered the bigger 3G model, and this is mainly just for testing and review and using around the house. But the 3G model will be my main iPad. Alright, so thanks for watching. Check back on Monday, terrywhite.com/techblog for a full review, including perhaps a video review as well.